Hey guys, so today's video is going to be my updated skincare routine. This video has been so highly requested and I'm finally doing it. If you can probably already tell, I'm doing this skincare routine just like I did my last one. I have absolutely no makeup on my face. The only makeup product on my face is the L'Oreal Brow Builder, and then I added one layer of mascara to my top lashes. And that's it, just those two products. I have no concealer, no foundation. And I'm doing that because just like I did in my previous skincare routine, I want you guys to see my skin. My hair is crazy. I want you guys to see what I'm working with. I do really want to give a disclaimer. When I look at a makeup product and I know that it's like overpriced and just like too much money, and a lot of the times I'll pass on like ridiculous, like Dior, Chanel, and YSL, and I usually skip on those brands when it comes to makeup. But personally, I feel like skincare is where I will throw my money, because you can spend all your money on your makeup, and if you don't have a good skincare routine, if your skin isn't doing well, then the makeup you put on top doesn't look good either. If you have a crappy serum or a crappy moisturizer and you're saving your money for that really pretty highlight, skip on the highlight and buy yourself a really good moisturizer or a good serum. When you have a skincare product that only sits on your face for a few seconds, like for example a cleanser, things like that, you don't have to splurge. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are really good products at the drugstore and there are really good cheaper alternatives, but I like to really invest in my skincare. That's just the way that I see it. But stuff like cleansers and toners and stuff like that, you can save your money on. I recommend investing in really good serums and moisturizers, because those stay on your face overnight and they're the ones that really penetrate the skin and help the skin. So you can kind of save your money in other areas of skincare. These are just my personal favorites. Everything in this video is tried and true. So I'm gonna start with my nighttime skincare routine. In my previous video where I talked about skincare, I talked about my favorite face masks, everything. I went into full detail, but I won't talk about face masks in this video. I will do a whole separate video on my favorite face masks if you guys want me to. I think when it comes to skincare, less is more, in the sense that you don't want to pile on products. It might irritate your skin. Simple is best. If you guys don't know, I think I talk about it in every video that I have dry skin, but I have dry, sensitive skin. I have really sensitive skin. Anything will irritate it. So I'm gonna start with my nighttime routine, and usually I'll have makeup on my face. So the first thing I do is I go in with Bioderma. I haven't found anything I like better than Bioderma with removing my face, because it literally feels like I'm putting water on my face. It was tricky to get this in the States, but now they sell it on beautylish.com, which is amazing. It's for sensitive skin, which is perfect for me. It cleanses, removes makeup, and soothes, and it's fragrance free. I love it because it doesn't irritate my skin. I could even put this in my eyes and it doesn't sting my eyes at all. It takes off all my makeup without me having to tug or pull on my skin. It literally removes every trace of makeup. I love it so much, and I love that it's a non-rinse formula, so it doesn't feel sticky or weird on my face. It literally just feels like water. If I have super heavy makeup on, like I'm talking like heavy, I will usually go in with the Colleen Rothschild Radiant Cleansing Balm. I've used a lot of cleansing balms, a lot of them. Antipodes, I've used a lot, and I really love the Carol's Daughter, what? The Colleen Rothschild one. I also really love the Algenist one that I talked about in a recent favorites video, but that one, I like it on simple makeup days. If I just want my skin to feel extra hydrated and I don't want to use that one's great because it's very hydrating, but it doesn't remove makeup as well as this one. So once I'm done taking the majority of my makeup off, I go in with a face cleanser, and I like to use one like this because this is also a makeup remover. I make sure before I go to bed that I don't have any makeup on my face, and I have found that any other face wash doesn't really remove makeup the way that this one does. This is by the brand Philosophy, and it is their Purity Made Simple one-step facial cleanser, and it doesn't dry out my skin, which is so rare. So rare. I had been on the hunt for years to find a cleanser that doesn't dry out my skin. This one and the other one I'm going to talk about, they're the best. So I used that, as you saw in the clip, with a cognac sponge. Everybody loves the Clarisonic. I ain't about that life, so I'm scared of the Clarisonic. I know it's really amazing, but I just find that this guy is so good, and this is like $7. You can find cognac sponges everywhere. Dr. Sponge has them for really cheap. They come in all different styles. This is the white one. It's the original. They have like a black charcoal one for people with oily skin. They have a hydrating one and all that stuff. So I just like the simple white one. I love it because it's a very, 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 very mild, gentle exfoliator. Barely an exfoliator, but it gets right up in there and it like deep cleans. Okay, so I forgot to show you this in the clip of me like doing everything. But I wanted to tell you guys about this toner because if you guys have been watching my channel for a long time, I have never found a toner that doesn't irritate my skin. Ever. I even bought Pure Witch Hazel and it was working for a while, but then it kind of dried out my skin. So I use the Kiehl's Cucumber, I said that weird, Cucumber Herbal Alcohol-Free Toner for all skin types, particularly dry or sensitive skin, which is what I am. I is dry and sensitive. This doesn't dry out my skin. It's almost hydrating at the same time. A toner is just there to balance out your pH levels. From all the cleansing and stripping, you want, you know, the pH in your skin to be back to normal. So that's basically what a toner does. And I just really like Kiehl's. Okay, so this is the product I almost did not talk about because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I cannot believe I bought it. I cannot. But this is a serum that has changed my life. I won't use any other serum. I just won't. I won't. This is the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum Refine and Regenerate. Looks like this is $95. Okay, wait, hold on. Before you guys kill me, I was just so tired of serums because none of them were doing anything for me. And I was at Sephora in Miami and I was talking to the girl and she was telling me, she's like, oh, we're gonna get a brand called Drunk Elephant soon. And that brand is amazing. They're amazing. And I'm like, oh, really? So she was just telling me how this whole brand is so amazing and like the founder and like the story behind it. So I went on Sephora.com and I Googled it and they already sell it and they were already selling the brand online. And this had like 5 stars. People were raving about it like if it was like gold. I put it on the back burner for a really long time and then I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna buy it because all these people. Like it didn't have not one negative review. So I purchased it and it's amazing. It's a refreshing, hydrating gel that resurfaces dull, congested skin by gently lifting dead cells away, revealing an even-toned and radiant complexion. Fine lines, wrinkles, and other signs of aging will be greatly diminished along with excess oiliness, acne, and the appearance of pores. So I really, really like this because it is a chemical exfoliator aside from a serum. I have recently realized that physical exfoliators like little beads kind of damage your skin a little bit. So a lot of people recommend like AHA, which is an exfoliator if you don't know. This might be really confusing to a lot of people, but a lot of people say that using like a serum with HAA in it or just like pure HAA. I have one from Paula's Choice that's 10% HAA. That's amazing and I use it like once a week. I love Paula's Choice. But anyway, this has a bunch of ingredients in it that's good for you, but it also has 10% HAA, which when you wake up in the morning the next day, your skin feels like baby smooth. And it's a gentle exfoliator and it just leaves your skin radiant. I apply this to my entire face and it feels really, really cooling. And the first time you use it, you notice kind of like a tingling sensation on your entire face. It's like so strange, but it feels really nice. I use this only 3 times a week because this was $95. And that is why I use it only 3 times a week, because I cannot use this every day because I would go through it so fast. And seriously, I know it's ridiculous. I can't believe I spent almost $100 on this, but it's changed the texture of my skin. And that is the issue I have with skincare, or like with my skin, I mean, is my texture. I get bumps like a road. Gross. And this just completely changed the texture of my skin. I don't like the packaging because this feels like drugstore packaging, and for what it costs, that just shows you they didn't put much thought into the packaging because all the goodness, all the expense is in the serum. Okay, so after I put on my serum, I go ahead and put on my moisturizer. You always want to put your serum on first and then you put your moisturizer on top because it's gonna like create the barrier so that the serum and the moisturizer get soaked into your skin nicely. This was also in my last skincare routine. It's my Holy Grail Nighttime Moisturizer. I will not use anything else ever, ever, ever. This is the Origins High Potency Nightamines. I find that this really helps the little whiteheads all over my forehead that I get. It really hydrates my skin. In the morning, my skin feels so hydrated and not dry. It's honestly the best. And I tend to avoid the eye area when I'm putting this on my face so that I can go in with my eye cream. And a lot of the time, honestly, I put on my eye cream first. I guess sometimes I forget. I either put on my face cream first or my eye cream. I don't know. But this is the product that blew me away. Out of all of the products, I was like, when I use this. This is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Eye. They have a midnight recovery serum that a lot of people love. I haven't tried that, but this is the Midnight Recovery Eye, and it put all the other eye creams I've ever used to shame. There were some that I really liked, but none that I really loved. And this one I more than love. It's the best thing that ever happened to my under eyes. And I know that that sounds really dramatic, but it completely took care of the darkness I had. Actually, I didn't sleep at all last night, so my under eyes are pretty bad. But the darkness under my eyes became so much lighter, so much brighter, and even you guys noticed in previous videos, like, wow, have you been using an eye cream? Because I can tell your under eyes look better, and that's crazy coming from you guys, like that you guys noticed that. It's crazy what this did to my under eyes. I put my cousin Janine onto this, and she called me like a week later. She's like, wow, I wish I could have taken a before and after picture because it has dramatically changed my under eyes in that short of a time. And I was like, you're welcome. So that is everything I do at nighttime. My nighttime skincare routine is a little bit more like in depth than my morning. Literally, I do 2 things in the morning. So when I wake up in the morning, this is the face wash I always use. This is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. Fresh is a great brand, and they're usually very, very natural. This is fragrance free, and it's for all skin types. It's a very, very gentle cleanser, but I don't know. I love it just as much as this, but for different reasons. This takes off makeup a little bit more vigorously, so this is why I use this one at night. But if you have super sensitive skin and super dry skin, this is amazing. I mean, oily skin can use this too, but it has cucumber in it, so it's very calming to the skin. It's just a nice, gentle cleanser, and I love it in the morning. I buy the little one because it's $15. The big one's like $50, I think, so I just keep buying the little one. And then this is the moisturizer I use on when I'm done washing my face, and then I am done. This is the Colleen Rothschild Sheer Renewal Cream. This stuff is great because it sinks into your skin almost instantly. I would highly recommend this for oily skin. If you want to put on cream in the morning, but you're oily and you just don't want to deal with something super like, this is amazing. I use it too because I'm the type of person that even though my skin is dry, I hate day creams. Targeted for dry skin because they're like heavy on my face even though my skin is dry. I rather go in with something like this that's light and then apply like a really thick primer or like a nice hydrating serum right before my makeup. No, my Bioderma fell. I know that's like really weird, but it's what I like to do. So I highly recommend the Sheer Renewal Cream because it's so lightweight. It absorbs instantly. But yeah, your face still feels like you moisturized it. It says it promotes new cell turnover to help minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, but I don't know if that's true. So, I mean, I haven't used it for like 7 months or anything like that for me to be able to tell. But yeah, so that completes my skincare routine, my morning and night routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really love this. I swear by these stuff. This video is not sponsored. I just truly, truly believe in these products, and yeah, let me know your holy grail skincare product. Leave it down below. Let me know what it is, and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.